Hey, this is Adina for Manifest Everything Always. It's day 10 of my 30 days of robotic affirmations, and I'm supposed to be doing one stream every single day for the 30 days, and I am literally 15 minutes before the end of the day, so I need to bang this out. So I'm going to do this I'm going to do this stream in 15 minutes. So I know there's no one in the stream right now, but I want to just get on with it. First, let's talk about robotic affirmations. Today, I'm going to be doing some robotic affirmations. I'm also going to be talking about robotic affirmations and why they work. And as well as that, I'll do a prayer for financial overflow at the end of this stream. But I'll try to get on much earlier tomorrow. I'm supposed to be getting on by like latest 10 p.m. each day, but we're going to get this done. We're going to bang this out. So first, let's talk about robotic affirmations and why they work. So robotic affirmations, they're not about emotion at all. They are not about forcing belief. They are not about feeling high vibration all day either. They're about repetition. And I've always said this, repetition is the key to success. Think about someone like Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. But think about someone like Kobe Bryant. Think about someone like Michael Jackson. Think about someone like Michael Jackson, rest in peace. God rest his soul. Think about them. How did they get as good as they were? Repetition, constant work. They didn't stop. I'm not saying you should like burn yourself out and go crazy. I don't mean that. But if it's something that you care about, if you're so passionate about it, you need to just keep doing it. Like, forget about other people's opinions. Forget about the noise. And when you think about robotic affirmations, you have to forget about other people's opinions and you have to forget about what's going on in the 3D. Otherwise, you're going to waver and you're not going to stick to it. The thing about affirmations is that the more you say them, the more you start to believe it. The more you start to believe it, the more you start to think and act as if. And the more you start to think and act as if, the faster your manifestations come in. That's the reason why some people do rampage robotic affirmations where they will just be affirming all day, because they want the belief to just go in as quickly as possible. And it's not about forcing the belief, because when you're saying it with so much, like, you're saying it in such a robotic way that it doesn't require any effort. And the more you're saying it, the more it just goes into your subconscious mind without you even thinking about it. Just like a song that you don't even like, and you keep hearing it, and eventually you start singing it, and you're like, how do I know the words to this song? It's because it's seeped into your subconscious mind. The mind learns through repetition. Think about yourself when you're a child, or think about other kids when they are learning their ABCs or their times tables, or learning to walk, or learning to talk, or learning that their name is a certain name. So say your name is Michael. You learn that your name is Michael because you kept hearing people repeat that your name was Michael. You know, your self-concept shifts through repetition. Your identity rewires through repetition. And when you repeat a statement over and over and over, even without emotion, your subconscious begins to accept it as familiar. And what is familiar feels safe. And what feels safe feels true. And what feels true becomes your assumption. Let me just repeat that. What is familiar feels safe. What feels safe feels true. What feels true becomes your assumption. Bam. And according to the law of assumption, what you assume to be true hardens into fact. You don't have to feel wealthy. You don't have to believe it at first either. You just have to repeat the new story more than the old one to push out the old one. And eventually it pushes it out. Think about it like this. Think about if you have a lot of negative things about you online. Keep creating positive stories about yourself, as many as you possibly can, and eventually those old stories will get pushed to the end of the page, and eventually they'll fall off and no one will see them again. But if you just left it, the old story is going to remain, and that's what people are just going to think of you. Do you know what I mean? So robotic affirmations work because they override mental noise. And this applies to every area of life. Go in, go hard, put your head down, focus, forget about outside or external noise, and just get it done. Same thing about robotic affirmations. You are ignoring the 3D, and you're putting your head down and you're focusing on the new story. Because what it does is it interrupts doubt. They install a brand new baseline identity, and you become the person who naturally expects digital income. And once expectation changes, behavior, creativity, decisions, and opportunities reorganize around that brand new identity. Now, let's install that identity. So below are 200 law of assumption affirmations for massive digital income written, and I've written them in a way that are present tense, identity based, and assumption driven. So these are the kind of affirmations that you can speak on a daily basis. This is what I would do. I would take one of these affirmations and just keep saying it. You don't have to say all of them, but I'm going to say these 200 so that you can pick one and you can just go all in with one. So let's go. I hope I can get this done in 10 minutes. I am a massive digital income earner. Digital money flows to me every day. My online income increases constantly. I always make more money online. My digital products sell effortlessly and people love buying from me. I am known for high value digital work. My content convert naturally. My ideas turn into income quickly. I expect large digital payments. Massive online income is normal for me. My bank account reflects my digital success. I wake up to sales notifications. My audience trusts me completely. I am paid well for my knowledge. My digital presence attracts wealth. Clients happily pay my prices. My work is worth premium rates. My income multiplies monthly. Digital overflow is my standard. My launches are profitable. My offers always perform well. My brand attracts serious buyers. I sell with ease. My confidence increases my income. My digital work scales easily. I am supported financially online. I expect 5-figure months. I naturally hit income milestones. My creativity generates wealth. My audience grows daily. My visibility increases income. I monetize effortlessly. My skills are highly valuable. I'm paid constantly. Money finds me through the internet. I always have profitable ideas. My content attracts buyers instantly. I'm aligned with digital wealth. My email list generates income. My offers convert smoothly. I am known as an expert. My income expands every week. Digital sales happen daily. I am financially successful online. I receive large payments regularly. My platform produces revenue. Wealth circulates through my business. I expect success from every project. My digital income is predictable. My audience values my work. I create once and earn repeatedly. My products solve real problems. I am rewarded for my creativity. I always exceed income goals. I attract premium clients. My confidence drives conversions. I am paid in full and on time. I have multiple income streams online. My digital empire grows daily. My content builds wealth. I am a money magnet online. I monetize my gifts easily. My business scales naturally. I am comfortable with large sums of money. I normalize massive income. Digital abundance is my identity. I always hit new income levels. Sales come in while I sleep. My work spreads organically. My audience buys repeatedly. I build wealth digitally. My income grows without struggle. I receive unexpected digital payments. I attract serious buyers. My offers feel irresistible and my business expands globally. I am a profitable creator. My knowledge is valuable. My presence creates income. I am compensated generously. My digital platforms pay me well. My revenue increases monthly. I hit 5 figures consistently. I expect 6 figures all the time. My sales pages convert powerfully. My business feels aligned. I trust my ability to earn online. I am financially empowered digitally. My audience grows with ease. I charge confidently and my time is highly valuable. My work commands respect. My online reputation attracts wealth. I always have paying clients and my products go viral. Income flows through multiple channels. I am consistently profitable. My digital income exceeds expectations. I always receive positive feedback. Buyers feel excited to pay me. I am aligned with high revenue. My offers sell themselves. My business thrives online. I am paid for being myself. I earn more every quarter. My creativity turns into cash. I am comfortable receiving large deposits. My digital income feels safe. I expect repeated customers. My authority drives income. I am supported by my audience. My brand generates wealth. I attract abundance effortlessly. I build assets that pay me. My income compounds. My results improve constantly. I always have profitable launches. My business grows rapidly. I am rewarded for consistency. My digital presence is powerful. I earn while serving others. I deserve massive income. I normalize high earnings. I always meet my targets. My audience trusts my recommendations. I create value that pays. I expect income daily, and my ideas are profitable. I monetize naturally, and my work is in demand. My audience expands globally. I attract wealth through content. I receive wealth. I receive wealth. Thoughts. I attract wealth through content. I receive digital overflow. My income scales upward. I am financially free online. My earnings grow consistently. I am a high earning creator. I make money from my expertise. My digital sales increase weekly. I expect premium compensation. My audience buys confidently. I attract aligned customers. I am trusted and paid. My online presence prints money. I earn more than I ever have. I sustain high income levels. My offers are irresistible. I am booked and busy. I earn from multiple platforms. I am financially abundant online. My influence converts. I receive large payments easily. My income keeps expanding. I am valued highly. My work is premium. I attract consistent buyers. I sell out my offers. My income grows exponentially. I am a digital wealth creator. I'm a digital wealth creator. That one stands out to me. My brand commands attention. I monetize my passion. My results compound monthly. I expect digital overflow. I am financially unstoppable. My audience supports my success. My online business thrives. I earn effortlessly. My business multiplies income. I receive money through aligned action. I always have paying clients. I expect abundance. My digital income feels inevitable. I am secure in wealth. I attract high ticket buyers. My offers convert consistently. I build lasting wealth online. I am paid generously. My audience invests in me. My income is increasing now. I normalize 5-figure months. I expand beyond limits. My work reaches millions. I am known and paid. My digital income feels natural. I always have more than enough. My wealth keeps growing. I am aligned with massive success. My income reflects my value. I am thriving financially online. I expect continuous sales. My digital empire expands daily. I receive overflow. My earnings surprise me positively. I am financially empowered. I always make money online. Massive digital income is who I am. Now let's seal this with a prayer. This is a non-denominational prayer for financial overflow and abundance. So I want you to take a breath. When you're listening to this, take a breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Relax, calm down. We turn now toward the source of all supply, while the infinite intelligence that circulates life, opportunity and provision. We acknowledge that abundance is not outside of us, it flows through us. It expresses through our ideas, our creativity, our service and our courage. We give thanks now for financial overflow, not as something distant, not as something hoped for, but as something already active. Thank you for income that moves steadily. Thank you for the doors that open at the right time. Thank you for the aligned clients, aligned opportunities, and aligned expansion. We release fear around money. We release doubt about worthiness. We release old limitations about what is possible. We step into expectation. We expect provision. We expect stability. We expect growth. May every idea be guided. May every action be productive. May every opportunity unfold very smoothly. We give thanks for bills paid, for accounts replenished, for savings increased, for overflow that blesses not only us but everyone connected to us. Let abundance feel safe. Let prosperity feel normal. Let overflow feel natural. We trust the flow. We align with increase and we welcome expansion. Financial overflow is established. Abundance is circulating. Provision is secure. And we rest in gratitude. It is done. I'm going to say that last bit again because I really think it's powerful. These last few lines. Let abundance feel safe. Let prosperity feel normal and let overflow feel natural. We trust the flow. We align with increase and we welcome expansion. Financial overflow is established, abundance is circulating, and provision is secure, and we rest in gratitude. It is done. To actually end this, I'm going to pick one of these affirmations that I said throughout these 200 affirmations about building digital income, massive digital income. I'm going to pick one of these and I'm going to repeat it a few times to end out this stream. And I think I'm going to pick my content builds wealth. You could say this if you're someone who is building a content creation business or a content-driven business or any business that you can use content for. To be honest, I feel like every business in the world can use content. You could be someone who mows lawns, you cut grass for a living. You could create content from that and actually get more clients. You could be a hairdresser, you could be a makeup artist, you can be someone who paints walls, you can be an artist, you can be a skincare expert, you can be a doctor, you can be a dentist. No matter what, content is necessary, in my opinion. So you can build massive wealth with content no matter what your profession is. I know some people that sit there and type and they don't say a word and they make hundreds and thousands of dollars per year because they type. I think I'm going to pick I am a digital wealth creator. So I'm going to say that a few times and I'll say the prayer one more time and then I will be out. I am a digital... So you can repeat your affirmations like this. You don't have to say it with so much passion and feeling and all of that. You're just going to say it with... Just like you would say anything, you know, it doesn't have to be filled with emotion, passion and all of that. You can just say it, repeat it robotically. That's why they're called robotic affirmations. Because if it's something you don't believe already, eventually when you keep saying it, it will harden into fact and you will believe it and you won't even have to think about it because it would have cemented itself in your subconscious mind. I am a digital wealth creator. 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 I'm 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 a digital wealth creator. So that's how you would say your robotic affirmations. You're not going to say them with feeling and passion or anything like that. You're just going to keep saying it, repeating it. And if you have an iPhone, you can go into the App Store and download an app called the Parrot app. Record your affirmations and just listen to them over and over again. And if you can, while you're recording your affirmations, you want to record theta waves. So you can find a pure theta waves video on YouTube, and while you're saying your affirmations in the Parrot app, you can record the theta waves as well, and then you can just keep looping it and looping it and looping it. So you don't necessarily have to create some kind of fancy video where you're, you know, saying your affirmations. I mean, for me, I've got my own, so I don't need to do that. But you could create something that sounds professional if you really want to go that deep, but you don't have to. It's not about how professional it sounds. It's about what you're saying. And the theta waves helps to open up your subconscious mind, to make it more receptive for you to, for it to impress your subconscious mind. Okay, so I'm going to say this final non-denominational prayer for financial overflow and abundance, and I'm going to close out the live. So before I say a prayer, I always like to take a deep breath, close my eyes. But remember, this is non-denominational. This isn't a Christian prayer. This isn't a Muslim prayer. This isn't anything. This is a prayer, a universal prayer that anyone can enjoy, anyone can take advantage of, anyone can benefit from. So you take a breath, relax, calm down. We turn now toward the source of all supply, the infinite intelligence that circulates life, opportunity, and provision. We acknowledge that abundance is not outside of us, it flows through us, it expresses through our ideas, our creativity, our service, our courage. We give thanks now for financial overflow, not as something distant, not as something hoped for, but as something already active. Thank you for income that moves steadily, Thank you for doors that open at the right time. Thank you for aligned clients and aligned opportunities and aligned expansion. We release fear around money. We release doubt about worthiness. We release old limitations about what is possible. We step into expectation and we expect provision. We expect stability. We expect growth. May every idea be guided. May every action be productive. May every opportunity unfold smoothly. We give thanks for bills paid, for accounts replenished, for savings increased, for overflow that blesses not only us but everyone connected to us. Let abundance feel safe, let prosperity feel normal, and let overflow feel natural. We trust the flow, we align with increase, and we welcome expansion. Financial overflow is established, abundance is circulating, and provision is secure, and we rest in gratitude that it is done. Before I go, I want to remind you that when you're saying these affirmations, you want to be in the knowing that this thing is done. That's where faith comes in. You want to be in the knowing that this thing is done. And that's what you're trying to build, that belief. If you don't believe it already, you need to build that belief. And eventually, you just really feel that this thing is done. You will start to feel that you are that person that has the thing already, and that thing doesn't validate you as a human being, doesn't make you more worthy because you are already worthy. You are already source. So you don't need to have this thing to become a better person. You need to take that thing off a pedestal, and you need to feel like that thing that you want is actually not above you. Because when you take something off the pedestal, what you'll find is that thing rises above to be with you. But if you put something on a pedestal, you often repel that thing because you see that thing as being so much higher than you and so much better than you. So what you're essentially saying is that you are not worthy of that thing. And if you're not worthy of that thing, you're not going to get it. So it's important to take the thing off the pedestal. It's important to shut out all the noise and be extremely focused. I believe that manifestation requires discipline, but not discipline that is sort of suffering type of discipline, because I think when people think of discipline, they think of suffering and pain and stress. No, you don't need to go through all of that. You decide how you're going to feel, and you decide how this thing should unfold. That's the reason why I'm massively leaning towards the law of assumption, because if you decide that saying these robotic affirmations is the thing that is going to help your manifestation coming faster, then that's what it is, because whatever you assume to be true is true. And whatever you say goes. Therefore, if you believe that the affirmations are going to be the thing that brings that in, then say those affirmations. Some people don't want to do these affirmations or do any kind of technique because they feel like, well, what's the point? But I think whatever makes you feel good, just do it. I was watching a video today on TikTok. I can't remember the man's name. He manifested his wife twice after she left him, and manifested his wife back twice after she left him. And he said that the best thing to do when it comes to manifestation is to do nothing, no techniques at all. Just make a decision and be firm in that decision, and that's it, and become the person who has that thing. So he was saying, if you want to manifest massive digital income, then you need to act like that person who manifests, who has that money. You need to act like that person who is earning $100,000 a month, and you need to walk boldly like you have that thing already. And you need to ask yourself, what would a $100,000 a month creator be doing? Most likely they're not going to spend time gossiping. Most likely they're not going to spend time watching random rubbish online. Most likely they're not going to be hanging around with people that complain about being broke every 5 minutes. They're going to hang around with people that have leveled up or in the process of leveling up. It is what it is. Eagles don't hang around with pigeons. It's just as simple as that. I mean, you don't want to sound like you're arrogant, but at the same time, you have to understand who you are and know who you are. You have to be very self-aware, and you can't. When you're leveling up to a certain point, you have to kind of step into that. You have to step into that identity and which often means you have to shed some feathers and leave those feathers, old feathers behind, and move on with fresh new feathers, and walk with your head held high, knowing that you are that person who is making $100,000 a month, $50,000 a month, and you can level up to even $1 million a month if you believe it. The funny thing is, if you were to tell someone that you are aiming for $1 million a month, they'll laugh. Most people will laugh. Most people will be like, that's not possible. And those are the people that you don't even want to waste your time telling what you're doing, because those people are going to plant a seed of doubt in your head. And that when that seed of doubt is planted, every time you look at your 3D, that seed is going to grow into a flower, a plant, a tree, and it's going to plant itself in your mind, in your subconscious mind, and it's going to be very difficult to actually remove that, to uproot it. That's the reason why it's really important to surround yourself with people that are on the same level or higher than you, not below. Not to say you shouldn't help people, because helping people is all well and good, but I feel like if you surround yourself too much with people that are sort of not on the same level or higher, you get dragged back down. Anyway, I could go on about this for the next few hours, but I want to leave this stream here, and I'll be back on tomorrow for day 11. Check out the links that I have in the description, and in my bio I have a link to my 30 free digital abundance challenge, which is amazing for creators who want to level up their income and take things to the next level and be abundant digital creators. Then I have my scripting workbooks and all of that in there as well, and some other things. You can go and check those out. And I have my digital abundance done for you, which is an amazing offer, because it allows you to get a digital business done for you without paying large amounts of money. This one is an admin fee only offer, where you only pay an admin fee and everything is free for the next 6 months, and you get a digital business, and it's amazing, and all of that. So you can check it out in the bio, and I'll see you soon. Bye.